What is up, and welcome back to the channel. Coming to you on a nice fall afternoon with the Aquair 3/4 horsepower submersible sewer pump. My wife and I have got a small office building, and one of the tenant suites, the sewer pump went out, and so went with this Aquair model off of Amazon. I think we paid about $140 with Amazon Prime, shipping included, so very good deal. We'll do a follow-up video once we get it installed, but just wanted to do a quick overview here. So the capacity here is at 10 feet of head, 5,400 gallons per hour. That works out to about 90 gallons per minute. Our sump is 4 feet deep and about 2 feet across, so I think that's roughly about 100 gallons. So this pump should clear out that sump in about 1 minute. You want to point out that you want to pick out your particular pump for your particular flow and head application. So in my case, I had calculated I need the 10 feet of head, but you may actually need more or less when you select the pump. Best thing to do is to look at an actual pump curve from the manufacturer that has flow versus head. But in a pinch, a chart like this will certainly work. And also just keep in mind that if your actual head ends up being more and your flow ends up getting cut down a little bit, if that just means that your sump clears in 2 minutes versus a minute or so, that's not going to be usually a very big deal. So this pump, it's 120 volts, can be hooked into an outlet, and like I said, 3/4 horsepower and a 10 amp draw. Got the pump here out of the packaging so you can see it. Cast iron construction. Take a look at it here out of the packaging. Like I said, it's cast iron. Most of these pumps have 2-inch NPT connections. Comes with an integral float for on-off operation, like most of these do. You can run the pump manually, but most likely you would want to run it here with the float to turn it on and off. And then we'll mount the float off the discharge pipe here once we get it into the sump. And we'll have a level alarm as well on the discharge with another float just to alarm and create an audible alarm if the sump pump is not working and we enter into a condition where it potentially can overflow. There's a look at the label as far as the specs. Again, 3/4 horsepower, 120 volts, 10 amps, and a 3,450 RPM motor. There's a shot there of the intake. You can see the impeller. That looks like it is a plastic construction, so you're probably not going to be doing a lot of grinding with this pump, but for most regular sewer applications, this should probably be fine. So there you have it, the Aquair 3/4 horsepower submersible sewer pump. Anxious to get this installed, and I think it's going to do a great job. We'll see you in the next one.